Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. With the Patriot League tournament coming up this weekend for men's golf, we've got senior Chip Deegan with us. Chip, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me again.
You get to try and capture your first conference title at a course you are awfully familiar with. What are the emotions of yourself and the guys as you get ready to go play up in the Patriot League Championship at West Point?
We're all stoked. We're ready to go. We got another big day of practice today, and then get on the road tomorrow afternoon. Um, I think it plays great that we have a little bit of advantage. Not many of these teams have seen West Point's course because they don't host an event, so that's a little bit of advantage that we can use. Hopefully, have some course knowledge that other teams don't. But yeah, we're just ready, excited, eager to get out there and see how we do.
This season, you're shooting just over 71 for an average score. While you don't have any individual medals to show for it yet, you have been in the top five four times this season. Just what has the senior year been like for you?
Been great. I've really been trying to enjoy the final season more than anything else. Glad to have some success with it, but my game feels great, and it's been great to have a great year with the guys and beating Army, winning the CIC, some big events for us means a lot, and this would mean that much more to win a conference title, bring that home.
A big focus for you coming down the stretch of last season as you finished second team all league. You said how you wanted to clean up the short game. You wanted to take care of a couple of those extra strokes so that you could polish off that score. How has that been going here as you wind down towards the end of your senior season?
Been good. I think there's always room for improvement, but I have seen just like looking at stats and stuff like up and down percentage going up, and it just I'm glad that my work put in has led to something. So that's really good. But yeah, just trying to clean up the little things, is I'm not doing too many big things wrong. But hopefully manage the little things, and you can get right up there near the leaderboard come Sunday.
Big picture, Chip, you were Patriot League Rookie of the Year back in 23. As your career comes to a close, what do you think that wide-eyed plebe would think of what you've done here since the academy?
I think he'd be proud. I think I had a rough sophomore year. Just kind of fell short on some of my goals. But then I think since then, kind of locked in and hopefully made a good name for myself in this program. And hopefully, guys feel like they can come to me and ask some questions about how I approach the game or something. I really want to help the guys come forward. So, uh, yeah, hopefully he's proud of me. I think I've had a pretty good career, but this weekend seems like a good opportunity to make it even better. So,
You know, when you were going through your recruitment process, you got to see somebody in your own household come away with a Patriot League title back in 2021. What do you remember most about that team that sticks out to you?
yeah, my brother, all those guys that I remember my brother coming home and talking about how close all those guys were, and I think that's something we harped on a lot this year so far is leaning in on our team and our history and how close we've been as a team. And hopefully it helps us. I think the team's as close as I've been since being here, which is great. And just doing it for each other, not doing it for any selfish reason or anything else. It's a team thing. Let's go get it done, basically.
As someone who knows how hard it is to be successful in the game of golf like you are, how impressive has Jack Tarzi's four individual medals been this year?
It's been great. He opened the lid early on in the fall and kind of been flooding through ever since. It's been great to see him kind of break through. He'd been knocking on the door a little bit junior year, especially, and yeah, it's been great. Totally great to have a classmate that's. I think the two of us are a pretty good tandem that teams kind of worry about when they're coming into a tournament like this.
Yeah, you guys both have average scores. Yours just over 71. He has a couple ticks over 72 this season. But to win a conference title, as you know, Chip, it takes the collective. It takes the whole. Who have been some other guys that have really come on strong here that have impressed you as they've matured this season?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've had. I guess he'll be a senior next year, but Danny stepped into a good role on the team, trying to solidify himself as a starter, which is great. Need some seniority on the team going forward. But then also some young guys like the plebes this year have been pretty good. We have Sebastian Alonso and then Hudson Mitchell. Their games will play great at West Point. Might not hit it the farthest, but they're generally pretty straight, which plays well up there. So I think that'll play to their advantage. And then rounding out our lineup is Eddie Scott. So he's been kind of in and out of the lineup this year, but he's contributed where he's had an opportunity. So I'm excited to see how those guys play.
Loyola's been another formidable foe of your guys over your run here in the Patriot League. What makes those competitions with the Greyhounds so fierce for you?
They're they're solid. They're solid all the way through, is what I would say. They don't have any crazy standout players, but all their players can kind of come in week to week and step in where other guys are falling apart. And so, yeah, they're just a very deep team. Not necessarily any standout stars, but they're very deep. And so that's I kind of what I would say is their strength. Um, so hopefully, just play well, do my part, and then see where it falls.
Coach Stobbs gave me a great line talking about you and Jack a couple of days ago. He said how you guys almost know that the end is near, so you're trying to savor every single day, whether it's a tournament or even just a day of practice. How have you been doing that on a day-to-day basis to keep yourself centered?
Sorry, could you repeat that? We might need to cut that. Sorry, I got a little.
That's okay. As Chip, I got a chance to talk with Jimmy Stobbs a couple of days ago, and you're talking about both you and Jack. He said how you guys are really appreciating the fact that you know the end is near, not just as a golfer, but as a midshipman. How are you trying to savor each day, not just the tournaments, but even the mundane moments in practice?
Yeah, I think coming into the spring, it kind of hit on me that it was the last semester. In the fall, it didn't hit on me as much. I thought I had time and all that kind of stuff, but he's talked to us about like this is kind of it. It's win or go home, and so having the mentality to enjoy it can kind of not detach yourself from the reality that you might be done soon, but it also just allows you to appreciate the fact that like I've had a great career here and I've really enjoyed the time I've had with the golf program. And so being able to look at it that way, I think helps a lot with kind of winding down. So it's been a great time.
All right, a couple more for you. First, Chip, given you are shooting under par overall this season, have you allowed your mind to wander about what you could be doing with the game of golf after your service is up?
A little bit. I think my focus initially, just they harp on it here more than anywhere else, is focus on your job. And my job next is going to be surface warfare officer, which I'm super excited about. I'll be working with the unmanned program. It's a new program the Navy's starting up, so super excited about that. But yeah, in my mind, the service comes first, and I think that's what's more important to me right now. So I'd love to pursue it because I think me and some of these other guys on the team have a great ability and have enough talent to do it. But I think the service comes first right now, at least. So
Fantastic. On that same note, what is one characteristic do you feel this place has nurtured in you to make you ready to join the fleet upon graduation?
I would say composure. I think it's had I've had my ups and downs 100% at the academy, but also just staying composed on and off the golf course, not getting too hot, not getting too cold, just trying to stay even keeled. Helps you think through decisions a lot more efficiently and helps you deal with kind of some high pressure situations that I hope will help me in the fleet.
What would it mean to you to get it done in a high pressure situation this weekend and lift Navy's first Patriot League title in 5 years?
That would be great. That's the goal we've been talking about all year, not even just the spring, but the fall too. Everything we're everything we've been doing for the past year has been leading up to this week. I think we have the talent, we have the ability. We just got to stay patient and uh, play the course with what it gives us. The conditions won't be too bad. It's not too windy, so hopefully we can put on a little ball striking clinic out there and get some good birdie looks and see where it puts us at the end of the weekend. We should be right there.
Yeah, just pretend the ball cart's out there about 200 yards away when you're driving. You guys should be just fine.
Yeah.
Love it. Chip, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck this weekend.
Thanks so much.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.